Hello friends, myself Subhash Nagarse from Sri Digambar Jain Gurukul High School, Solapur. I shall welcome to all of you in the 8th standard mathematics. The topic is equations in one variable part 4. In this session, we are going to discuss with the word problems from the practice set 12.2. Friends, in the previous session of equations in one variable part 3, we have been discussed on the following important subtopics, that is problems from the practice set 12.1, which were based on a linear equation and that of the solutions of the equations. Today in this session, we are going to discuss with the word problems from the practice set 12.2. So friends, let us start with the practice set 12.2. Problem number 1, that is, mother is 25 years older than her son. Find the son's age if after 8 years, a ratio of son's age to the mother's age will be 4 upon 9. Friends, these are very interesting problems. You have to split the problem and write the expression so form and later on equate, which will form the linear equation, and you have to solve it. So let us try. First important thing is that you must know the meaning of the sentence that have been given in the given word problem. Those may be depending on the age. This problem is based on age only. Some are based on the geometrical figures. Some are based on the number system. Some are based on the rows, columns that has been formed. So let us try for this problem. We'll understand this one. Let the son's present age be x years. They have to find out the age, find the son's age, they asked. So we'll consider let the son's present age will be x years. Mother's age, present age will be then x plus 25 years. Why? Mother is 25 years older, therefore here it will be x plus 25 years. After 8 years, after means it will be addition of the ages and before means it is minus. So after 8 years what happens? The ratio of their ages is given, means age of the son and mother. Accordingly, we'll write son's age will be after 8 years x plus 8. Present is x, means after 8 years it will be x plus 8 years. And mother's years at that time after 8 years will be present age plus 8. Present age is x plus 25 and plus 8. That will be x plus 33 years. But since the ratio of the son's age to the mother's age is given 4:9, we'll write after 8 years this equation. So here it will be x plus 8 upon x plus 13. 3 is equal to 4 upon 9. Now we'll cross multiply. 9 into bracket x plus 8 is equal to 4 into x plus 33. We'll solve this one. So 9 bracket left hand side 9x plus 72 is equal to 4x plus 132. So friends, we can write here 9x, this 4x goes this side, it will minus 4x is equal to 132 minus 72. 72 brought to the right hand side, 4x taken to the left hand side. It will be this next step. So 9x minus 4x, that will be 5x, and the subtraction of this gives you 60. Now we are expecting the value of the x, therefore 5 should be taken to the right hand side. It will get divided by the transpose method. Therefore x is equal to 60 upon 5, means you are getting x is equal to 12. We have find out the value of the x, and that value is nothing but the present age of the son. So we have to write the answer in the word, that is son's present age is equal to 12 years. Years is very important, that we have to write over here. These are what the word problems. Now let us see the second problem, that has been given. The denominator of a fraction is greater than its numerator by 12. If the numerator is decreased by 2 and the denominator is increased by 7, the new fraction is equivalent to 1 by 2. Find the fraction. Very interesting problem. Now we have to find out the fraction. So by fraction means there comes numerator as well as denominator. Now let us consider the numerator be x, and the denominator will become, it is given that it is greater than numerator by 12, means numerator is x plus this 12 will become the denominator. Therefore denominator will be x plus 12. We got numerator and this denominator. Now we'll write the fraction. Therefore the required fraction will be x numerator, x plus 12 denominator, x divided by x plus 12. We have to find out the value of x. After putting this, we are getting this required fraction. Let us try for that now. For the new fraction, numerator is decreased by 2. Decreased means minus. Therefore, the new numerator will become x minus 2. And the denominator is increased by 7. So, the new denominator will become now x plus 12 plus 7, that is x plus 19. But this value, the new fraction value, is x minus 2 divided by x plus 19. Since the new fraction is equal to 1 upon 2, so we will get the equation like this: x plus 8 upon x plus 33 is equal to 4 upon 9. This is what we have to calculate the value. 2 into x minus 2 is equal to 1 into x plus 19. Here, whatever the fraction is given, it is the original one, but new is x minus 2 divided by x plus 19. So, we have to equate this x minus 2 divided by x plus 19 is equal to 4 upon 9. After cross multiplication, we will getting 2 into bracket x minus 2 is equal to 1 into bracket x plus 19. Therefore, 2x minus 4 is equal to x plus 19. Therefore, you will get 2x minus x is equal to 19 plus 4. Therefore, x is equal to 23. So, friends, the fraction, required fraction will be now x divided by x plus 12, that is 23 divided by 23 plus 12. So, it will be, the required fraction will now become 23 upon 35. Third, the ratio of the weights of the copper and zinc in brass is 13:7. Find the weight of zinc in a brass utensil weighing 700 grams. Now, let the weight of the zinc in the brass utensil be x grams. Since the ratio of the weights of the copper to zinc brass is 13:7, therefore, we can write weight of the copper divided by weight of the zinc is equal to 13 upon 7. Therefore, weight of copper divided by x is equal to 13 upon 7. Therefore, weight of the copper in the brass utensil will become 13 upon 7 into x gram. The weight of the brass utensil is equal to 700 grams. Now, we will put 13 upon 7 x plus x is equal to 700. Therefore, 13 upon 7 into 7 plus x into 7 is equal to 700 to 7. Multiply all by 7. Therefore, 13x plus 7x is equal to 4900. 7 7s are 4900. Therefore, 13 plus 7 is 20x is equal to 4900. Therefore, x is equal to 4900 upon 20. Therefore, the value of x now will be, after division, simplifying this one, you are getting 245. Therefore, you can write the weight of the zinc in the brass utensil is 245 gram. Now, let us see fourth problem. It is given that find the three consecutive whole numbers whose sum is more than 45 but less than 54. So, friends, we will see, let the three consecutive whole numbers be x minus 1, x and x plus 1. Sum of the three numbers is equal to x minus 1 plus x plus 1 will be equal to 3x. Given that the sum of the three numbers is greater than 45 and less than 54. When the sum of the three numbers is 45, 3x is equal to 45. Therefore, we can write x is equal to 45 upon 3. Therefore, x is equal to, you are getting as a 15. When the sum of the three numbers is 54, we can get that 3x is equal to 54. Therefore, x is equal to, you can write 54 upon 3. Therefore, we are getting x is equal to 18. So, friends, the value of x is greater than 15 and it is less than 18. Therefore, the value of x is either 16 or 17. So, if the value of the x is 16, then the three consecutive whole numbers be 16 minus 1, 16 and 16 plus 1, that is 15, 16 and 17. Case 2, if the value of the x is now 17, then the three consecutive terms will be 17 minus 1, then 17, 17 plus 1, that is 16, 17 and 18 it will become. Therefore, you can write the three consecutive whole numbers are 15, 16, 17 or 16, 17 and 18. So friends, let us see problem number 5. In the two-digit number, digit at the tens place is twice the digit at the unit place. If the number obtained by interchanging the digit is added to the original number, the sum is 66. Find the numbers. Friends, let the digit at the unit place be x. Therefore, the digit at the tens place is twice the digit at the unit place. Therefore, the digit at the tens place will be now 2x. Therefore, this tabular form will give you the more information, the original number and the number after exchanging, that is interchanging that new number. Digit at unit place for the original number is x. It is 20, it will be 2x. So, the number will become 2x into 10 plus x. Therefore, 20x plus x, that is 21x. The new number means unit and tens place digits are interchanged. So now digit at unit will become 2x and here it is x. So the new number will become x into 10 plus 2x. So it will be 10x plus 2x, that is 12x. So since the sum of the original number and the new number is 66, means these are the two numbers 21 and 12. Therefore we can write here 21x plus 12x will be equal to 66. On the left hand side, the addition is 33x is equal to 66. Divide both sides by 33, or you may 33 taken to the right hand side, it will be divided. X is equal to 66 upon 33. Therefore, we can write x is equal to 2. So friends, the original number is equal to 21x, means 21 into 2, that is 42. Now let us discuss problem number 6. Some tickets of rupees 200 and some of the rupees 100 of drama in a theatre were sold. The number of tickets of rupees 200 sold was 20 more than the number of tickets of rupees 100. The total amount received by the theatre by the sale of tickets was rupees 37,000. Find the number of rupees 100 tickets that has been sold. Let the number of tickets sold of rupees 100 be x. Therefore, the number of tickets of rupees 200 sold was 20 more than the number of tickets of rupees 100. Therefore, the number of tickets sold of rupees 100 is equal to x plus 20. Total amount received by theatres given through the sale of tickets is 100x into 200 into bracket x plus 20 will become 100x plus 200x plus 4000 is equal to 300x plus 4000. Since the total amount received by the theatre through the sale of the tickets is rupees 37,000, therefore 300x plus 4000 is equal to 37,000. So it can be written as 300x is equal to 37,000 minus 4,000. Therefore 300x is equal to 33,000. So we'll get x is equal to 33,000 upon 300. Therefore x can be written as 110. So friends, 110 tickets of the rupees 100 were sold. So friends, let us see problem number 7. Of the three consecutive natural numbers, 5 times of the smallest number is 9 more than 4 times the greater number. Find the numbers. So friends, let the three consecutive numbers, natural numbers, will be x minus 1, x and x plus 1. Here the smallest number is x minus 1 and the greatest number is x plus 1 out of these three. Since 5 times the smallest number is 9 more than the 4 times the greater number. So 5 times means 5 into x minus 1 and 4 times means 4 into x plus 1 plus 9. So the equation will be like this. We will simplify this one. 5x minus 5 is equal to 4x plus 4, 9. 4x plus 4 plus 9. So 5x minus 5 is equal to 4x plus 4 plus 9 is 13. So 5x minus 4x and 13 plus 5. Therefore, you will get that x is equal to 18. Friends, the three numbers are 18 minus 1, 18 and 18 plus 1. That is 17, 18 and 19. The three consecutive natural numbers that has been just told, 17, 18 and 19. Now let us continue with problem number 8. Raju sold bicycle to Amit at 8% profit. Amit repaired it, spending rupees 54. Then he sold the bicycle to Nikhil for rupees 1134 with no loss and no profit. find the cost price of the bicycle for which Raju purchased it. So let the cost price at which the Raju purchased this bicycle is rupees X. Since Raju sold the bicycle at 8% profit to Amit, selling price of the bicycle will be X plus 8% of the X. So it can be written as X plus 8 upon 100 into X. So that leads to 100x plus 8x upon 100, that is 118, 108x upon 100. Since the Amit spent rupees 54 on the repairing the bicycle and then sold to the Nikhil for rupees 1134 at no loss and no profit. Selling price of the bicycle plus repairing cost is equal to rupees 1134. So selling price of the, it is given 108 upon 100 into x plus 54 is equal to 1134. Therefore you can write 108 upon 100x is equal to 1134 minus 54. So that will be 108 upon 100x is equal to 1080. Therefore 108x is equal to 1080 into 100. Therefore 108x is equal to 108,000. Therefore you can write x is equal to 108,000 upon 108. So x, the value you are getting is 1000. Therefore you can write the cost price of the bicycle at which Raju purchased is rupees 1000. So friends, let us try for this problem number 9. A cricket player scored 180 runs in the first match and 257 runs in the second match. Find the number of runs he should score in the third match so that the average of runs in the 3 matches is 230. Now we can get that let the number of runs required by the cricket player to score in the third match be x. Number of runs scored by the player in the first match is 180. Number of runs scored in the second match is equal to 257. Therefore total runs scored by the player is 180 plus 257 plus x is equal to 437 plus x. So friends, average of the runs in the 3 matches is 437 plus x upon 3. Since the average of the runs should be 230, therefore 437 upon 3 plus 437 plus x upon 3 is equal to 230. So we will get that 437 plus x is equal to 230 into 3. Therefore 437 plus x is equal to 690. Therefore x will be equal to 690 minus 437. So friends, x is equal to, you are getting 253. Therefore the cricket player should score 253 runs in the third match. So friends, let us try for this problem number 10. So this present age is 5 more than 3 times the age of Viru. Anil's age is half the age of the Sudhir. If the ratio of the sum of Sudhir's and Viru's age to 3 times ages of the Anil is 5:6, then find the Viru's age. Friends, let us start that let Viru's present age be x years. Sudhir's present age be 5 more than 3 times the age of the Viru. Therefore Sudhir's present age is equal to 3x plus 5 years. Therefore Anil's age is half the age of the Sudhir. Therefore Anil's present age is equal to 3x plus 5 upon 2 years. Since the ratio of the sum of the Sudhir's and Viru's age to 3 times Anil's age is 5:6. Therefore we can write 3x plus 5 plus x upon 3 times 3x plus 5 upon 2 is equal to 5 upon 6. So friends, now let us simplify little bit. So it will be 4x plus 5 upon 3 by 2 into bracket 3x plus 5 is equal to 5 upon 4. Therefore we will now cross multiply 6 into bracket 4x plus 5 is equal to 3 by 2 into bracket 3x plus 5 into 5. So friends, here we will get that simplify to the left hand side. 24x plus 30 will be equal to this 9x plus 15 upon 2 into 5. So 24x plus 30 is equal to, this much simplify to the right hand side, 45x plus 75 upon 2. 2 is brought to this side, multiply 2 into bracket 24x plus 30 is equal to 45x plus 75. So to the left hand side it will be 48x plus 60 is equal to 45x plus 75. So 45x from the right hand side brought to the left and the 60 to the taken right hand side. So it will be 48x minus 45x is equal to 75 minus 60. Therefore we are getting 3x is equal to 15. Therefore x can be written as 15 upon 3. Therefore x is equal to we are getting as a 5. So now Viru's present age is 5 years. Friends, what we have been discussed till now is word problems from the practice set 12.2 which were based on the linear equation and that of the solutions of the given equation. Friends, will you try number 1? Joseph's weight is 2 times the weight of his younger brother. Find the Joseph's weight if the sum of their weights is 63 kg. Numerator of a fraction is 5 more than the denominator. If 4 is added to the numerator and the denominator, the fraction obtained is 6 upon 5. Find the fraction. Ratna has this 200 more than 3 times the amount Rafiq has. If 300 from the amount with Ratna are given to Rafiq, amount with Ratna will be 7 upon 4 times the amount of the Rafiq. Find the initial amount of the Rafiq. So friends, you should not forget the famous words of the Shakuntala Devi. Education is not just about going to school and getting a degree. It's about widening your knowledge and absorbing the truth about the life. Very nice wording for your life and the career. So friends, if you like this video, please subscribe, share with friends and don't forget to like and press bell icon. With these words, I would like to say thank you.